And just scrying call 7. The angels are bidding me to relax. And they're showing me dots at first in a square formation, but then about a sphere. And the sphere has a torus emanating from it, and also becomes a ring in the center. And I'm seeing lots of flames and lots of rockets actually going into the air. And it's like they're turning into fireworks, and they're just sort of sprinkling the earth with embers. And these embers are creating a beautiful glow. But these embers are now landing about the torus, and it's like they're little trees that are also glowing. So a very lively vision so far. And now the angels are showing somebody running about the edge of the torus, as as along the equator, as it were, and it's spinning faster and faster, or at least they're trying very hard to keep up with it. And this, I'm getting a sense of somebody who's trying to outrun death and sort of leaping and gaining speed. But to this point of view, they're very stationary. So this is a little bit like the Flash on the cosmic treadmill. And I'm seeing over his shoulder as this person is going, and it's like I'm seeing the constellations move about, from this perspective, because obviously he's circling the earth. And what's interesting is, so as I'm watching this, I'm seeing I'm seeing somebody picking up speed, and this is turning very much into a comic book thing. So I'm seeing the Flash trying to like pick up speed, and it's like he's doing sort of like the Superman style punch, where he's like, his body is practically horizontal. He's sort of reaching forward, trying to reach out, but rather than punching, he's like now extending his fingers, and he's reaching out for something, and his suit is coming off, and it's stripping off right at his fingertips. So it's just his hand, and he's reaching for something. So this is something subtle. It's sort of like a spiritual work. And the sense I'm getting is that he grabs it, and it's a little bit like when we see Harry Potter grab the Quidditch ball. Is it the Quidditch? Let's see, I'm trying to remember. Anyway, the quick one. Harry's the seeker, so it's the ball that he's trying to get. But it's an orb, but it's an orb with its own liveliness, so the wings and all of that are acceptable to have on that. But the Flash is grabbing this orb, and it's like he tries to take it apart, sort of twisting it. And I'm seeing, it's sort of like got its own spring and all of that, and he puts it back together. It's just fine. But really, it's got this, I'm getting the sense that this is sort of like the angelic orbs that come down and visit the earth. And the sense I'm getting is that there's an intelligence within this, but the intelligence is a proxy for the actual entities. So it's like a temporary availability within our realm, but the actual intelligence is behind these orbs, or the emanating forces behind that emanate these orbs. They are something different and something else to be reconciled with. Okay. So it's like after all that work, it's like there's an extra layer that magic then sort of opens its doors to. Okay, so this is, and by the way, the snitch, that's what it's called. And so, by the way, the snitch is golden. And so there's a little bit of that combination of gold and precious stones and also transportation. So it is fitting that as we're wrapping up these four calls that are focused on those angels of those two abilities, that both of them are highlighted in this call. And so I'm asking the angels if there are anything else. And they're showing me that this snitch is sort of resting underneath me now in the vision, and it's sort of having me ascend. So it's like I'm sitting on it cross-legged in the vision, and I'm just being taken up into the heavens. And the snitch itself is sort of now integrating itself in with the same sphere that almost always presents itself in Lil. So those four elements are now completely reconciled and integrated within that sphere. So one more round of this, four more calls of this, then two more calls 2 and 1, and then finally calls 0. So very much looking forward to this, and so ends the vision.